welcome to the show. Yes, we're just starting this randomly. Nothing given, no notice given, but here we are. Hopefully you guys are doing great. Let me turn it down just a little bit. Maybe it's blasting your little earlobes out. Let's see. I just wanted to do a quick update of what's going on. And, there's a lot of craziness going out there, so I thought I could help with some of it. Let me go ahead and make sure that everything's running correctly first, so we don't record to nobody for 20 minutes. Let me make sure. Let's see. Yep. All right, we're rolling over on Twitter's at least, and we're rolling on looks like on YouTube's as well, on the tubes. Let me make sure. I don't know how to check out the comments over on. Dang, you guys came up fast. I don't know how to check on comments on Twitter. So if you're over on Twitter, sorry about that. Let me see. There we go. You got to get that beautiful chart ready, and okay. Pump the likes. Yeah, hit the likes. We can hear you, bro. Nice. All right. Cheers, folks. Yeah. What a great day. We are down 10% down for the day. Will it continue? We'll have to, you just stick around. I've got some breaking news nobody else is talking about. Good on YouTube. Nice. All right. Yeah. If you're over on Twitter, you're not going to be able to comment. So you're just going to have to come over to the tubes and make sure. Okay, make sure this is going on. STD, soft, tasty donut on pulse chain to the moon. Well, okay, Marcelo MJ, is that a coin? I'm guessing that's a coin. But there it is. Yo, doom and gloom, sell your future, all lettuce hands, please. Yeah, there you go. Hopefully I don't dispel any doom for all of you guys. This time on this beautiful stream. All right, let's go ahead and look at all the prices. Look at this, 5.56. That's the beautiful round for the M16, 556. Let's see, down today on Pulse Chain. Look, we're still up in the last week. Okay, let's not look at the week. Let's look at 30 days. Let's look at the 30 days. Oh, we're still up, guys. We're still up, right? Right, everybody? We're still good? Hello, fellow MACD workers. Keep it stacking. Yeah. Looks like we're going to be stacking for a little bit longer. All right, we'll just get the news out of the way. I don't even know if I was debating if I should stream today because, man, I'm in a one of those moods, when you're just like, dude, it just keeps like, I get news. And then I get more news, and then I get more news, and I'm like, dude, just make it stop. And then I open a bag of pepperoni from Costco because my kid's like, pepperoni, please. And I open it, and it won't freaking come out. So I'm like pulling it, and it freaking explodes everywhere, all over my freaking counters. It's one of those days where you're just like, gosh, dang it. If you know what I mean. My face is the Doomslayer at 1%. Yeah, that's me too. That's me too. When do we give up? Yeah, Christmas canceled, my friends. Internet money wallet is shit. Wallet in the world. Don't use it. You will lose everything. Okay. Yeah, okay. 223-556. Yes. I would like to know why my bag is down so bad. Well, I will let you know. Trump is buying Hex for strategic reserves. Oh, I'm sure that's what's happening. We're just going to keep it on the 30-day because it looks better if we get any new users. Yeah, I've just been having one of those days. I'm back in black and we haven't even started yet. Am I the only one? Well, some people, because I was telling people that I applied for all of the jobs because me and my wife started a business and we've been doing really good. But man, it's like this, right? If people don't want to buy your stuff, guess what? You don't make any money. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to find a job because Hex is really just disappointing me. It's getting me on the, I'm on the rails or whatever it's called in wrestling, WWF wrestling. I don't even know what they call it anymore. I'm on the sidelines. I'm the water boy, and I'm just like getting pummeled right now, left and right. Like, please end it. And yeah, crappy day, but I had to buy some more. Okay, I saw it on Die Hard movie. Okay, I like I Am Wallet. Why he's saying that, I don't know. The only thing that I have heard, and I don't know, I've never used the I Am Wallet, but somebody said that they accidentally sent their Pulse X there on accident to the contract address. I don't know how they did it, but they said it allowed them to, which in turn made Bretep, one of the devs, I believe, comment like, hey, don't, if you're a wallet, make sure that you can like blacklist some certain addresses, like contract addresses that can't send anything back, because this guy sent a lot of Pulse X to the contract address. And, it doesn't sound like you're probably going to get that money back. Ropes. Yeah, on the ropes. The world needs to ditch diggers too. Caddyshack reference. Yeah, dude, I'm about to be ditch digging. That's for sure. And it sucks because it's like there's no jobs out there. That's the worst part. It just really feels like there's no jobs out there that that pay anything. Everything's like okay, because like you can go down to the local Walmart, or not Walmart, but McDonald's, and literally they start you off at $16 an hour, which is crazy, because when I worked at Pizza Hut when I was 17, I think I made like $3.25 or $5.25. I can't remember which one. And I made pretty well off, but now it's $16 an hour. But any other job, they're like, okay, you have to have 4 years in this job type, you have to have a bachelor's degree, you have to have this, $19 an hour. It's like, what? What are you talking about? You have to have a bachelor's degree, but then I can go down to McDonald's and literally work as like the fry cook for $16 an hour. And I'm not even lying. That's like all of the jobs. And then if you go apply at a government job, because I was like, dude, I'm going to go look at the government jobs because, being a vet, you can kind of get your way in there. Dude, they're like, oh, we veterans preference. We help you with veterans. Oh, good luck. They're like, you could just use your rank. So I got out as an E4. Guess what? A GS4 makes like $30,000 a year. Good luck. LOL, yeah, I'm all right. Nobody worry about me. Yeah, me neither. Yeah, but you gotta shave. I'm not shaving. I mean, I might trim up my beard, but I'm not shaving. I'm applying for liquid loans promoter. Yeah, hopefully, they got like, what, $5 million? Driving jobs are easy to get. Like Amazon and UPS. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. In order to get subpar job, you have already worked for the 10 years. Exactly. So just trade shitcoins on Pulse, Sol, and Sui. Yeah, I guess. I don't know, man. I already told everybody that. I said I was this close to start shilling other stuff. Thing is, I don't want the SEC coming after me, because guess what? The SEC continues to come after little old Hexo and his wife. So, which is crazy to me. How crazy is it that little old Hexo promotes a little tiny ecosystem, Richard Hartcoins, that's it, Pulse Chain, Pulse X, Incentive Token, and Hex, and that's it. Never promoted a rug pull, never promoted something that's a legit scam, just talked about these things, and little old Hexo gets it. But the worst of the worst, like you guys know the worst of the worst influencers. Okay, I'm not going to name names for legal reasons, but you know who they are. The mainstream. Those guys can shill everything under the sun, and they just see you later. Next day, they're shilling something else. They never get hit with anything. But no, for me and my wife, subpoenas. Get what in the world? Hexo, can you estimate software that uses AI? Can you use estimate software that uses AI? What is estimate software? I don't know what that means. You can probably become an Amazon warehouse manager if you show your military experience. Maybe. In order to get subpar. Okay, let's see. Come on. What's the news? Well, that's it, right? They're just giving me a subpoena again. I don't even know what it's about. Literally the same subpoena for nothing. So this is what I think is going on. Before you sell and you start freaking out. Okay? Before you start freaking out. This is what I think is going on. The case, okay? Before you buy or sell, this is not financial advice. I have no idea what's going on. Nobody's told me anything other than I got it. I talked to my lawyer yesterday. This is what my opinion is. Because he didn't say anything like this. This is all no financial advice, no legal advice. I think that the SEC probably thinks that they're about to lose the case and it's going to get dismissed. And then they're going to appeal it right away. So they're starting their fishing. They're fishing early. They're like, oh, let's subpoena all the people that we did already. Oh, we got nothing on them already. Let's just ask the same questions. But this time, ask smaller amount of questions. So it's like, okay, what did you know that I never got any payments from Richard Hart? I don't understand. You know that I didn't get, you want to talk about communications with Richard? I don't really have any. If you want to look on Twitter, go ahead. Hex to $1. Yeah, maybe. Sell everything. Dump, guys. Dump. Yeah. Time to do OnlyFans. I'm about there. That's all I got. So that's what I'm worried about. Just like more shit like that. And then on top of it, I got all this health stuff going on. I got to go in for another MRI at the end of the month because I got they were like, we found some stuff on your last MRI that is abnormal. And I'm like, great. Okay. Can you guys tell me what it is? I'm just the administrator at the front desk and that's all I can tell you. I'm like, oh gosh, please. Can you get a doctor on the line? Can you tell me what was found? No. We'll talk to you on the 31st. I'm like, okay. Like, oh, okay. Damn you, for one. Why would you call me with such crazy fun news? So I have a surgery on the 8th of January. And I've got another MRI for whatever abnormal findings they found on me through my Crohn's disease stuff. So maybe the SEC wants to know about Blimpy launch. Blimpy. Hey, Hexo, what's up, Hexor? I'm trying to hold it all together, Hexo. Yeah, me too, DJ Dougie. I know, man. It's fine. Dude, I'm right there with you, bro. Hex is going to disappear from your wallets like when people used to say that the OA could emergency and stake your stakes. Oh, yeah, I remember that. On the ropes, yeah. Not getting shaken out. Yeah, how can they appeal? The SEC will be gutted in January. Well, that's what I'm hoping for too, Greylock. I think that they're just... They don't even know what they're doing over there anymore. The thing with the SEC is they have to make work for themselves, right? This is the problem with the SEC. If they don't have any work, people will be like, oh, well, you guys aren't needed. So they have to do something to make them look busy. Oh, we have to subpoena these. We have to get these. We have to do this. Because if they don't have anything to do, they just go away. So they're just trying to like make work for themselves. And so they try to like go after everybody that they can. Yeah. Let's see on the bad news how, somebody bought. Are you taking probiotics? No, I'm not. Holy smokes, we got a Shield Gates in here. Maybe they discovered you're actually a mutant and have superpowers you never knew. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. The superpower that I got is taking crazy long bathroom breaks. Right? Don't stress and get Ehex. Yeah. Told you not to get jabbed here. I never got jabbed. I had to sit in a freaking hotel for 5 straight days in UK because I didn't want to get jabbed. Okay, I'm not a jabberino, all right? Or a jabberwocky. I'm not doing no dances. Nobody's gonna tell me to get jabbed up in here. Not getting shacking out. Okay, don't get shacking out. Hey, Hexo, bought some P-Hex today and feel great about it. Well, Large, I hope you still feel great about it in a week. Because, boy, I bought it 5 years ago, and I'm not entirely sure I'm feeling great. But in a week, if you're feeling great, I'm feeling great. A bunch of crap news. Sorry to hear, Hexo. Hang in there, man. Hope things turn around for you soon, bro. Yeah, it's all right. I came on here to de-stress. Hanging out with you guys is my only way at this point. Prayers for good news from the doctor. Yeah, prayers for the news. Let's see. It reversed my ulcerative colitis. Oh, what, prebiotics? Yeah, I've been doing like, what's it called? Carnivore diet and stuff like that. And it does help a little bit, but yeah, I don't know. Have you tried 90-day carnivore yet? Yeah, I've done carnivore. I don't know how I'm still fat, but I'm still on freaking or I've done carnivore. Well, the thing is, let's not say I'm strict carnivore when the holidays come around, right? But the holidays come around and I start stuffing myself with cake, and then like I'm dying by the end of the night, and I'm like, dude, this is why, little Hexo, you don't need to be eating cake. And so I like talk myself out of not eating like that again for like a good 3 weeks, and then 3 weeks later, I'm freaking going crazy. But you know, buttholes be buttholes. You are the gosh dang hero. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thoughts and prayers. Tony Danza voice. Don't worry, Hexo. 2025 is our year. We are Ox. Everything will flow our way. Yeah, let's hope. Ask ChatGPT. What are we asking it? Yeah, jabronis. Oh, we're jabronis. There we go. We love you, Hexo. Hopefully everything's working out. Yeah, it's all right. You know what? It's just aggravating that they're coming after me and my wife after like literally shilling 4 coins that work great. So that's what it's just seeing all of the like scammers, the influencers that actually scam, the people that, even within our community. This is not saying outside of our community, some of the bad actors. So if you guys hear that, the some of these influencers get subpoenas, well, yeah, I mean, they're just recycled subpoenas. It's just like back in the day. There's nothing really like, there's nothing new on them. Like they're not like, this is, yeah, it's like they're not doing anything. And if you do get one, just hit up old Hexo. I'll help you out. Who is coming after the hexologist? Well, that would be the SEC, unfortunately. And not only me, but my wife, which is just absolutely mind-blowing. My mind, every time I think about it, just blows off my head. Because my wife that literally has no idea how Hex even works. And she got one. How is B-Roots not in jail? I don't know. But I like fermented veggies, but the way you described it does not sound appetizing. What is fermented veggies? Yeah, I don't know. The deep state attacking Hexo. Yeah, of course. Nothing new. Yeah, exactly. Deep state's coming after me. Not giving donations, but prayers are free. So many prayers to you and yours. God is good all the time. Yeah. No donations. I don't need donations. Wow, your wife. That is pretty sad. Yeah, exactly. So I don't even know how she got it. So SEC is corrupt? Yeah. Muted B-Roads. What did he do? I don't know. I muted him, blocked him a long time ago. How low will they steep to? Oh, yeah. Captain Hexo, theoretically, if we were asking us about questions to ask RH for an upcoming interview, would that theoretically mean you were going to interview him? Theoretically. No, no, that's called engagement bait. That's called Twitter engagement bait. That's how you get people to respond to you on Twitter. People are asking me, how do I get people to respond? How do I get more viewers on Twitter? Go look at how the biggest accounts do it. Not like mine, but like big accounts with like millions of followers that ask stupid questions like, do you like pizza with pineapple on it? And then just copy that kind of formula and put it into your own words and do your own thing, and you'll grow your audience. It's pretty easy. I mean, not easy, but it's, because if you've got four followers and you're asking if nobody cares. But do they know you are a Marine, sir? Yeah, I don't know. I wish they would know that I'm a Marine. Well, it's funny because it's like, if I invested in, let's say, Marvel action, action heroes or something like a G.I. Joe in the 1960s, and I came on the internet and I talked about it, is the SEC going to come after me? Because holy crap, dude, I'm just talking about the things I like. I can't even do that anymore. It's pretty crazy that somebody that fought for the country. No, okay, I get it. Hexa, you didn't fight for my country. I get it. Okay, but that's what I went in for. Thought I was doing a good deed, fighting for the First Amendment. I'm doing this, with something like that. And then 20 years later, no First Amendment for you. You can't even talk about your favorite crypto, although everybody else can. Crazy. B-Root's crime was shilling wise when Hex was 0.0005. Was he shilling wise? Jeez. Just say the most controversial shit you can think of and profit. True. This guy should do stand-up comedy. Maybe. Don't worry, Hexo. We are head up to the X's. Okay. Do Marines have to pay property tax? Yes. I think in maybe Texas. I don't know if you have to do something in Texas. I think that there's a way you can get no property taxes in Texas, but I'm not sure. I don't live there. Not where I live. I have to pay taxes. Does Sami ever leave his computer? Probably not. I think that man just stays on his computer all the day. Next post, my PP is XL Red Bull can. Good engagement post? Yeah, I'm not sure. It depends on how many people you got that would care. I think that was more of an engagement post for Richard to piss everybody off, including the SEC, which now he did it. But guess what? I'm getting some of the, I'm whiffing some of that fart that he laid down, right? I'm like sitting right next to him, and Gary Gensler's like pointing the finger like, you did it. I'm like, no, I didn't smell it. I smelt it. I didn't dealt it. I swear, Sir Gensler, please. Hey, Hex Monkey, they give him 50. We stand with Hexo. Okay, standing with Hexo. Thank you, Hex Monkey. You aren't allowed to speak. Why am I not allowed to speak? Oh, because the first... Yeah, exactly. Crazy, right? Thank you again, Hex Monkey. That's not censored. Maybe we will all migrate to Rumble streaming, not censored. Well, YouTube, I don't... If they want to kick me off of YouTube, they've already done it before. Right? I've already been kicked off before. Got the Suno in Stranglehold. Thanks for the introduction. Yeah, Suno's great. V4 is pretty cool too. My PP is okay. Just 2 more weeks. That's it. That's all we got. Are you a college football fan? Gonna watch Boise State in the playoffs? I used to be a huge college football, NFL football. Then they started taking the knee in football, and then I got really sick of it. And then I worked at a bar as the bouncer. You guys know this, and I don't know, man. Watching like I remember when I was a kid and a football game was like 2.5 hours, 3 hours, max. And now they've strung it out to 4 hours long, right? A football game is 4 hours long because of all the commercials. And every time I see a commercial, dude, it feels like dystopian future that we're living in if I watch a commercial, because I never watch commercials. Like if I'm watching YouTube, I pay for premium. And if I do anything else, I never watch commercials. So when I see commercials, it's like I'm real sensitive. I'm a sensitive boy with commercials. I don't let my family watch them. Like me and my kids, I'm like, are you watching an ad right now? Are you watching an ad? What are you doing? No, Daddy, please. It's just on my computer. No, turn it off. No, boss, he's pissed Cleo off. Who is that? Oh, yeah. So, no, I haven't watched it in 10, 12 years. I love college football. I just kind of got out of it, and then, what's really weird? And, sorry if I'm making fun of anybody out there that if you're doing this, but grown men wearing another man's jersey, a little weird. If I'm being honest, it's a little weird. Okay. Because I remember, if you're a girl and you want to wear some other dude's jersey or your favorite, fine, I get it. If you're wearing another man's jersey as a man, in high school, you gave your high school jersey, your football jersey to the hot girl, or your girl you're going out on a date with. Seeing another man wearing a jersey, I'm like, is the bear market butterfly meme? Is this a bear market? Yeah. Oh, let's see. Yeah, next they're gonna have subpoenas for my kids. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I know. That's exactly. It's just like, well, the funny thing is, okay, this is the best thing. This is like by far. Well, I don't know if I want to give this much information. Should I give this much information? I think I've already said it. All right. So the funniest thing is when they sent me the subpoena, because I don't know if the SEC is watching. That's the thing. I don't want them to correct their mistake. Bro, Hexo, I shouted you out big time yesterday for bringing Shield Gates in. Oh, okay, thanks. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, I'll just say it because I'm pretty sure they are. If they don't know, well, I wish they would know. But when they sent out the subpoenas, the funniest part about it is they literally didn't send it to me. They sent it to my dad in my dad's name. My dad's 60 years old. He doesn't even know, like, he barely touches, like, thank heavens it was sent to my address. And I'm pretty sure it was addressed to, it was supposed to be for me, but unfortunately they sent it in my dad's name. So, Dad, you're going to jail. Dad, you're gonna be, I gotta break it to my parents at Christmas. It's gonna be my Christmas gift to my dad when he opens up this big old box. I'm just gonna have the papers in there and be like, yeah, I don't know, all that thing, all that shilling that I was doing for the last 5 years. You've got to reap what I sowed. All right, Dad. Sorry about that. That's a you problem now. Yes. So it's like, what, you addressed this to my dad? That's crazy. For real. So I've never actually been served anything. It's actually to my dad. What's the worst thing they can do to you, Hexo? I don't know what they can do to me, honestly. Maybe nothing. I honestly have no idea. Nothing. Like, I didn't start any, like, if I was getting paid on the back end or something like that, like they could do like an injunction on you and like you probably would be fine. But since I was never paid, I have no idea. It's like, I've never even thought that through, right? Because it's like, exactly, what's the worst you could do to me? Like, I didn't take any money. So let's see. So if the SEC comes after RH in a second round, that sounds like the best place to be early. Yes. Daddy's doomed. Hexo on fire. Well, thank you. Oh, Marcelo, thank you. Give all info, Hexo. Thanks for the streams. Hey, thank you, Marcelo. MJ for the 20, dude. Let's see. Hexo on fire. Let's see. Thank you so much for that, dude. So you should have just ignored the subpoena, bro. Well, I have a lawyer that just takes care of it for me. I don't know why I would ignore it. I mean, ignoring a subpoena just means that they'll escalate it, right? I don't need them showing up at my house to do like, something else. I'll just send it to my lawyer and he can just file a, hey, we're doing this, right? Sorry, Pops, the crypto thing is sending you to jail. Yeah, that crypto thing that I told you I was in a couple years ago? You had dinner with Richard Hart and everything? It didn't turn out. It didn't turn out the way we thought, Pops. It's all over. Ask your lawyer if you're even legally obligated to respond. I think that I would rather it be than they show up at my parents' house, right? Just think of your parents, how they look at you right now, after going through a 99% dip and they're like, tussling your little hair. Yeah, we kind of knew that it wouldn't turn out there, little Hexo, and you're just like, wait till next bull run, Pops. It's going to be big, and then them showing up at my parents' house like, oh, we've got this court order that you have to respond to my Pops or something. Yeah, I don't need that happening. I'd rather just respond and be like, hey, why would you help them target you? That's EC is not corrupt. They're also incompetent. Your tax dollars are work. Exactly. Let him take the fall. Yeah, here's my fall guy. Let your dad go to the hearing and say I have nothing to do with this. Yeah, maybe. Bro, I hope you didn't correct them. That would be super stupid. Well, I've talked to my lawyer about it. I don't know if they corrected it. Let's see. You think RH will announce beforehand when he starts streaming, or will he be surprised? If that happens, what if you think the volume of green keys would be in the first week? Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it would be pretty awesome no matter what. The thing that I, like, I know a lot of people are counting on the sacrifice money, the look into Richard or RH thing. I honestly don't think the Richard's ever going to use that money to do anything in the ecosystem. You guys are all just going to look at it for the next few years, and it's just going to be like, yeah, because I think that there's way too much stuff, like legal stuff with that money that he, and he knows that too. Axis, thank you for the 5555. When crypto airdrop for super chats. Yeah, that'd be nice. We just need airdrops in general. Please start giving out airdrops, people. I need my airdrops and legit airdrops, please. Ones that just like show up in my wallet and that are good and not some like scam. But thank you, Axis, for the 5555. Let's see. You didn't do anything, nothing to worry about? Yeah, I know that. I mean, it's like them going after my wife. Obviously, my wife has nothing to do with Hex, has nothing to do with any of this. So it's like, we're not worried about it. It's more of just like, hiring a lawyer, talking to a lawyer, worrying about the price, all of this other stuff. And maybe at some point I have to go do a deposition. Nobody said anything yet, like, but maybe I'll have to go in, and it's just annoying, right? It's just annoying that this is a continuing thing, right? When it could it's like, we are, in my opinion, the most legit crypto that's out there, the one that, launched, completely done. Hex was completely done when it launched. Pulse Chain, Pulse X, I mean, they've been running for the last year and a half or however long. Yeah, year and a half, completely fine. It's like, what? Like Ethereum, it launched, it did an ICO, nothing wrong with that. But guess what? We're sitting over here freaking, worried about eating the bugs in our prison cells. Not really. They can't put you in prison, but why are there people with learning difficulties selling Hex and Pulse, chasing a 3% gain on Bitcoin near his top? Yeah, it's funny, Igor, that my wife last night, she was like, man, maybe we should take some profits here and buy some Bitcoin. And I was just like, I was disgusted. I got a little bit nauseous in my stomach. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, please don't say that. And I was like, what do you think is more that's going to happen first? Hex going to like 4 cents or Bitcoin going to $200,000? That's what you're betting on, right? If you're getting into Bitcoin now, not saying Bitcoin couldn't get to $200,000 before Hex gets to 4 cents, but boy, it's really, 5 cents now, right? So that's kind of what you're dealing with. 5 cents or $200,000 Bitcoin. I'll take my chances on 4 cent or 5 cent Hex. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. I have no idea if it's going to happen, but I'm just taking my chances. Sorry, Pops, you got to take one for the team. Yeah, all of them gains. Lucky RH let you pay for the food. Yeah, exactly. Ask Trevon for advice. Yeah, good. Pfft. The past rally trend line broke to the downside. Bullish candle today. Bulls buying up the bottom today. Still a higher low if it holds. Okay. Yeah, I'm the magic money man now. Okay. What's up, Tarnwig? My family went from clowning me. Now they're feeling sorry for me like I'm a crazy cat. Well, that's the thing, right? In 2021, they were like, oh my gosh, you're a genius. You are a genius. Now they're just like, look at the idiot. Look at that moron. He can barely buy socks. He's barely able to hold on. Yeah. Okay, let's see. This will be a fun Christmas. Yeah, sure. Let's see. SEC are shit. I thought Gary Gensler had left and this shit was done. Sending subpoenas to you and your wife is a dog act. Stay strong, Hex, so we will support you, mate. Yeah, like I said, I think that the bullish scenario of this, and like I said, I have no idea, that my lawyer didn't say this, but if they're doing another fishing expedition with the same questions pretty much, sounds to me like they know they lost the case and it's probably going to get dismissed, but maybe they're going to get it dismissed with like, or they're going to be able to appeal it. I'm no lawyer, so this is just all my thoughts, okay? Because I am not this is just what I've thought about. Maybe they appeal it and they're going to try to like, oh, well, the influencers were doing this or whatever, right? So that's what they're going to go off of now, even though I know for a fact that none of us got paid. Listen, if I didn't get paid, nobody got paid. Okay? Nobody got paid in Hex. So good luck. If I had to go and hang out with Richard for the day, I didn't have to. Okay. If I went and this is the thing. This is what I thought. Or if Richard was giving us like some kind of insider information, right? Like, oh, Hexo, you got to buy now. Oh, you got to sell now. Well, that would have been great to know because I didn't sell until it was like 4 cents. Okay. My last sell, the big, like the only time that I really sold was at 4 cents. Okay. And this was after like 8-10 months after I had dinner with Richard, or maybe a year or something. When I had dinner with Richard, it was like 35 cents. Boy, if he gave me some insider information, it would have been great because I would have sold then, right? At 35 cents. I could have been like, oh, okay, I'm going to sell. No, he let me do a 90% dip and then sell. All right. I didn't get any information. I wish he would have. Well, you can look at all my wallets. I'm sure there's people out there that are like, Hexo's an idiot. Look. Yeah. Yeah, if people are thinking that we have some kind of insider information, or if the SEC is watching, well, I had lunch with him. He didn't tell me anything about the price. He thought, I'm pretty sure all of us thought that it would go back up, including Richard. Let's see. This cycle already topped out. We are entertaining a bear market, or entering a bear market. Yeah, maybe. Crypto is a solo sport. Exactly. Hexo, if I send you one axis, will you dump on me? Probably. No, of course I will. Exactly. Thank you, Hexo, for saying that. A lot of people think Richard is going to pump their bags. Yeah, I don't think that he's going to pump your bags. I think that if he, I really don't. I really don't. Now, if he wants to buy stuff that on his own, but I don't think that it's going to come from that wallet, honestly. Not going to, he's not going to buy it from that wallet. Stress and inconvenience for no reason. Exactly. And like I said, I've got the medical stuff going on. Plus, I got the SEC up my freaking, I got 2 things going in my ass. I got a doctor and the freaking SEC at the same time. Like, for real, put me on OnlyFans. Because I'm the only one getting effed around here. It's like, geez, I at least should put it on camera so I can let you guys all watch. Like, put me on the hub, right? You guys can watch little old Hexo get effed by two entities at the same time. Tired of it. Make him farm. Whose farm? Hopefully they just dismiss it. Let's hope. Well, we want a dismissal with prejudice, right? That means you cannot open up anything else. I think they can appeal it, but we just want it dismissed completely. It's so dumb. It's just people interacting with a smart contract themselves. Exactly. Well, and hopefully this in January 20th, I'm hoping that the SEC is crippled beyond belief from Doge. And if you really look at some of Vivek's and Elon's tweets, it sounds like they're going to cripple the SEC because they do not like it. They hate the SEC. So that, if they start losing a bunch of funding, might just get dismissed and they don't appeal it because they're like, dude, we're going to lose this one anyway. Hexo, how many Hex do I need to retire? I don't know. Where do you live? If you live in Thailand, probably enough to pay a ladyboy off for the rest of your life and, live in a nice area. I don't know. But living in America, I don't know. You probably got to have depends on whether the Hex price, right now, you got to have I don't even know, 300 million. It's so okay, let's see. It's alive, yeah. Wait, wasn't sacrifice money used to hold up the liquidity pools in the Pulse chain, or am I lost? I don't think so. PCDI is better PDI. Oh, gosh. Stop. Yo, EXO, what's up? Lights out. The new SEC chair will probably clean up the house by finding a way to quietly settle ongoing SEC cases that Gensler started. So RH case will be favorably settled, if not dismissed sooner or later. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping to. I really, if you look at the transcripts, you can see how wrecked the SEC got in that. Like, if the SEC thinks that they have anything on the bone on this case, it's like, good luck, dude. What profits? Yeah. Divorce her. My wife? Why? My wife was amazing. Bitcoin at 200,000. For saying that it's gonna to put it in the Bitcoin. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a talk with a divorce lawyer here soon. I'm gonna just put another divorce lawyer or put another lawyer on my tab. All right, come back. We need you. Yeah, that'd be nice. Keep dumping until Friday, please. Daddy's got a sweet paycheck coming in. All right, DJ and Dougie. The trend is your friend. All right. Okay, let's see. Sorry. Oh, Hexo paid to buy Richard lunch. Exactly, Wally swears. Exactly. 555 day sentence club. Yeah, we're all in this. You're not on this sentence. You're in it with me. Something like that. I messed it up. I mean, I'm all over the place right now. It's a marathon, not a sprint on the ledger. Okay. You need T-shares more than some sats. True. The real FUD is Richard not paying tax on sacrifice money. Roger Ver got life in prison for that. Maybe, but if it wasn't to Richard, then yeah. Like, yeah, I think that Richard could say that that's just not him, which we don't even know who we gave the money to, right? It was just a wallet. How do we know who runs the wallet? We really don't know who runs the wallet. Like, we all suspect that it's Richard, but he's never claimed it, right? And he probably hasn't cashed anything out with that wallet. So really, like, how are you going to pay any taxes on it if nobody's claimed it? Never heard that FUD. Richard doesn't have to worry about the IRS. I bet the FBI is watching. Nah, probably. Our time will come again, I believe. Yeah, me too. You've been here before, Hexo. You know what's coming. Yeah, true. Bro, family asking about crypto in 23 was rough. Yeah, I know. Yes, we went from the smartest men in the room to the black sheep they don't want to admit to being related to. Well, I mean, my family is okay with it. I mean, I'm already the black sheep of the family, but I think it's more of like, yeah, it's just a little embarrassing. Wow, your wife losing it over 8x since the last bear market. Remind her Hex did a 10,000x. True. Trust me, bro. I heard this FUD about Richard. LOL. Get me out of here. Yeah. Is this financial advice? No. You got paid? Well, you got paid from the Hex contract, not from Richard. Didn't you get paid from the Hex referral system? You shilled the Hex doctor link all the time? Yeah, but that's the contract paying you out. That's not Richard paying you out directly, right? That has nothing to do with like somebody paying you. And the thing about getting paid is you actually have to sign like a contract or whatever. They want to know like, oh, so you signed a contract that said you're going to get paid for this amount of, well, I'm going to stream for 100 streams. Okay. You get paid $400 a stream or $10 a stream or whatever. That would be like, I'm getting paid. Like I was doing it as a job to promote Hex. The referral system was just a referral system. The orange man cometh. Yes. RH didn't even buy our dinner in London. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Caripto? Sometimes I pay to hang out with peeps. Me too. Not really. I just hang out with I pay to hang out with my family all the time. What did RH order? Literally everything on the freaking menu. And it's okay. Ooh, the Joker told us how much you sold. No, the Joker way over embellished how much I sold. He was saying that I sold like $1.2 million, which was way more than I sold. So the Joker, it's all these sleuths that think they can read chain analysis, and they were like attributing all of these things that were not my wallet. Like if I sold $1.2 million, I wouldn't be talking to you guys today in such a manner. I'd be like chilling on a beach or doing something fun, right? That would have been nice. But I did not sell that much. I wish I did. Trust me. I wish I did. But it was not that much. Not even it's a fraction of that much. Hex's face when Richard spilled the beans on referrals. Priceless. What do you mean? On the referrals? I don't know what you mean. I blame Bitcoin maxis targeting this community in jealousy. I agree. A lot of them did target them. The problem is RH probably didn't expect 90% drop because he believed Hex was a bear market hedge. And in some ways it was. I mean, if you think about it, yes, it went down 99%, but you know, if you're getting paid 40% APY or 30% APY, you're only down 90% or 91% or something like that. It doesn't sound as good. It's like 97% or something like that. It's really not that good. But in my opinion, I think that if you listen to Richard way back in the day, he said that he was extremely surprised that people were staking Hex for as long as they were. Like, he expected everybody to do yearly stakes at most like 2 years. And most people were, we had an average of like 6.8 years or something like that. I don't know what it is now. So I think that people staked a lot longer, which would make payouts a lot bigger, or excuse me, the payouts go a lot smaller, but they are now getting paid out. So the payouts, are larger now. So I don't think that he may have calculated that. I don't know though. I do love Hexo. I cannot lie. I screamed when I saw him. Well, thank you, Paul. But it only went down because it's a Ponzi scheme. What? The Hex? Well, I don't think you know how Ponzi schemes work, but okay. Because Ponzi schemes they stop working when you can't pay the thing that it's paying out in. So Hex, you get paid out in Hex, right? Ponzi schemes collapse when you can't pay them out. Like, there's, coins out there that are like, hey, if you buy this token, we're going to pay you out in ETH, right? Well, you can't do that because you're not, your contract, I mean, it's literally a Ponzi scheme, right? You have to get, because you're not printing, the contract isn't printing more ETH, right? And some people do it with USD, like, oh, if you give us, if you buy 100 tokens of this token, we'll give you 1 USD every 2 days, right? And then you get paid out and people are like, wow, the APY on this is crazy. But really it's just a Ponzi scheme, almost going to explode by, 3 to 6 months. That's how Ponzi schemes work. But Hex, it can pay itself out in Hex no matter what. So I don't know how it is a Ponzi scheme. Now, you might say pyramid scheme, but pyramid schemes make it so you have to get people underneath you to earn the money. So it's not a pyramid scheme. Maybe just brush up on what you're talking about. Wasn't worthy even with the lunch without any insights. Yeah, well, LOL, where did all the amateur fudders come from? Temu or Wish? Yeah. I've done nothing but buy tons of merch with my own hard-earned money. Never got a dime from anyone for anything. Exactly. I mean, we got donations. People have donated, and I really appreciate that. But none of them are from Richard, right? Unless somebody is hiding behind an avatar that I have no idea who it is. That is Richard, but I don't think that he's doing that. LMAO, the Hexo DP tape. Yeah. Please. On the bright note, only 34 more days until Trump takes over, if that helps anything. That's what I'm hoping for. It can't come soon enough, honestly. Same folks that used to watch the Flush address to buy Ehex all 2022. Yeah. Hexo getting that shocker in real time. Yeah, exactly. FUD fed down 99%. Hex stays. Kick me in the balls again, sir. I can take it. Yeah. Hexo, lots of people care about you, boss. I know. Just trade it all for P. Okay. Not doing that. I actually sold all of my P. I'm going to get hated on for all of that, but I did sell it. So I'm not sitting in there anymore. I don't know if it's going to pay, if it's not, but, I just don't hold it anymore. If you think it's going to pay, it's going to pump all of the bags. So I'm happy for it. I'm just, it's like a dichotomy. It's either going to go to zero or it's going to go to $1. And Hex can either go to zero or it can go to like $1 bajillion, right? So I'm like, oh, I'll take the chance on $1 bajillion. But no hate on the P-die, folks. If you think that it's gonna peg, cool. I think that I want it to peg as well. Hexo bought lunch. Insider trading confirmed. Any validators here, Hexo? No, I'm not a validator. I wish I was. Yeah, I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Yeah, that's what I. You need to smoke a fat. Yeah, I used to smoke a lot, but I would get really. Actually, I stopped smoking like pretty much right when Hex started. Because I listened to Richard. You know, Richard said you only have one brain. You fry that brain. Guess what? You have to live with that for the rest of your life. And I was kind of, yeah, it was never good for me. If you want to do it, I don't care. Like people that do it, I'm fine with people that do it. I did it for like 7 years, and yeah, it was just making me super anxious. And it was, at first it was like fun, and then by the end of it, it was like I had to do it, and it felt like I was actually addicted to it. And I know people are gonna say you can't get addicted to it. Listen, I was addicted to it. It was literally, I got off of Adderall way easier than I got off of smoking. So yeah. And drinking. I quit drinking. I could stop drinking at any time. Stopped Adderall. Smoking weed was like one of the hardest things to stop doing. I don't know why. 5-0 ain't got nothing. Oh, 5-0. People are getting paid by other projects that could be an issue, but it was a sacrifice. Don't forget. Yes. She will get Hexo's shrimp farm in the settlement. Yeah. Yeah. My little shrimp farm doesn't get anything these days, though. After the latest securities for miners ruling, I believe that proves Hex is not a security. Well, you would think, right? You would think. But these SEC guys they're just idiots. Sue the SEC. I mean, man, like I said, they're kind of hindering on my freedom of speech at this point, right? Like, how about I can talk about whatever the hell I want, and it's not illegal to talk about whatever the hell I want. Now, if I'm getting paid, I would have to disclose that I'm getting paid. If I'm not, leave me alone, right? How about I can do whatever I want, and I can talk about whatever I want. Leave me alone, right? If you found me not guilty of anything, just leave me alone. And they haven't, and they're still harassing me. And it's like, dude, the last one that we got was a week before Thanksgiving. And it's like, okay, ruined my entire holidays. Now it's a week before Christmas. It's like, dude, you guys are gross. Let's see. Somebody talking about FBI watching this. I think they are way too busy shredding documents and getting ready to flee the country after Trump's new FBI director. Yeah, let's hope. Appreciate you taking time to hang out with us, DGens. Yeah, I feel like I need to do this more because you guys are actually, I like hanging out and talking with you guys. It's just, I've been so busy and I've been so in my mind about stuff. Like, just, thinking about all this stuff that it's like, dude, I don't even know what to say to you guys sometimes because it's like, I don't want to FUD either. I didn't know if this would be FUD like, I got a subpoena. Let's have a subpoenas. But, yeah. To quote Iverson, we talking about the Joker? The Joker? Yeah. What's up, Polshane and all you Hexagons? What's up? How expensive was dinner in London, and did you pay for it all? Yes, I paid for it all, and it was like $370 or something. Because Richard literally... This is the funny part. We looked at... and it was like Gordon Ramsay. Like, it was just a burger joint, right? And it was like a high-end burger joint. Gordon Ramsay, if you know who he is. So it was like a high-end burger joint, and Richard's like looking over it, and it was like $80 for a burger, right? And so me and Richard were like, okay, well, I was going to get a burger, and he was going to get a burger, and I was like, and he was like, well, why don't we just cut them in half, and then I'll have half of your burger, and you can have half of my burger, and then we can we split burgers, right? Like I had a whole burger, and then I cut it in half, gave him my half, and then he took, because he wanted to try it. And then he ordered everything on the freaking appetizer menu that was like $40 a piece. And then, dude, Richard's so funny. And then Richard was like, oh, can I get a milkshake at the end of it? And he's all eating his milkshake and like slurping it all down. Loved it. And at the end of it, he's like, oh, Hexo, why'd you let me drink that milkshake, bro? I have to give a speech tomorrow, and I'm going to be looking like a fat F up at the speech. He freaking had me dying, dude. He's really fun. He's really fun to hang out with. Which, thank you, SEC, for making it so I can never talk to my friends again, by the way. How expensive? So it was like 350 or 400 bucks. I can't remember. I'll be running discounts on crypto tax prep for Hexians. All right, there you go. Blockchain Trends. If you guys want to go hit them up, go on. Where can they find you? Identity Block on Twitter. Hexo is the mastermind. He paid RH with food. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Reminder: FBI was founded by close relatives of Napoleon, a guy who crowned himself Caesar. FBI was always part of the deep state. I hate the SEC. Me too. Yeah, Tesla went down because Ponzi. Yeah. RH paid Hexa with bath salts. You will find dozens of salts on his desk. True. Hex is still paying at the 2 ghost chains with almost no L1 volume. Yeah. My brother took out loans and bought Pulse Chain. He doesn't know how much Pulse he bought with the loan. Can a tax expert find out the information? What? My brother took out loans and bought Pulse Chain. Well, wouldn't he know how much Pulse Chain he has then? He doesn't know how much Pulse he bought with the loan? What kind of shady dealings is this guy in? JV, I don't know what the question is, man. If he bought Pulse Chain, he knows how much Pulse Chain he has. It makes me happy to see your face. Thanks, Hexo. Yeah, what's up, Stressful? What makes price go down? Sellers don't sell, hold, don't sell, add to position, price up. There you go. Johnny KS said it best. If Hex doesn't work, then no crypto works. True. When I hit Richard Hart wallet, Pulse Chain wallets are Rabby works really good, dude. I don't know, like people hate on Rabby, but I would use it. It's pretty amazing and it's fast. It's really nice. So nobody's really talked too much crap about it. I love you, Hexo. What's up, Robert? Not in a way. Okay. Yeah. No Diddy. The SEC are such clowns and everyone knows it. All they have versus Hex RH Pulse is a hot dog salesman. True. Now, the RH that won't spend $5 on trading field will not donate to us. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's not giving us money to shill. Like, he made a freaking great product with a referral system that caught our eye, and that was good enough payment for us, right? Like, he didn't have to pay us. The contract paid us, and it pays us out daily. Like, he doesn't need to pay us. That's the thing. I think it really is hard for people to believe that there's actually, there's 211 people right now, like that we actually just believe in a product without getting paid for it. I mean, Bitcoiners know this, so I don't understand why they wouldn't, Bitcoiners don't get paid for talking about Bitcoin. Ethereum guys, well, I don't know if they get paid, but it's like, I don't think they do. I'm guessing Vitalik probably doesn't pay for advertising. The RH, okay, let's see. Hex needs to pump so Daddy can get some good commissary in federal. Yeah. I'm a validator since launch date. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing validator, but man, it's like, I don't want to get slashed. That's my problem. I want to thank you, Hexologist, for sharing your information on this channel. I've been following since 12/2020. Dang, dude. Change as always. Good to see you, man. Will you read anything on the prompter like Ron Burgundy asking for a friend? Well, yeah, probably. Just did, so. It's not that much yield, but I'd rather have my coins doing something than nothing. On the validator? Yeah. Weed does change your brain chemistry way more than we even understand still. And I mean, it took me years to get over it, honestly. Like, to get, out of that brain fogginess. And it could, maybe it wasn't the weed, maybe it was diet and stuff like that, but I just had this fog over my brain for 2 years afterwards. Streaming is the other release. We are here for you. Yeah. LMAO, the $80 burger story. Love it. Yeah, now that's gay. Oh jeez. Let's see. Richard earned his nickname, the Fat Man. Did you share a straw with Richard and swap sweaters? No, we didn't swap sweaters. Man. We were just, it was so cold that day though. And they made, this is when they were making us wear face masks and all of that. So if you see any pictures of me and Richard, out on the streets or whatever, they made us wear masks. It's not like we wanted to. Love your streams, Hexo. Bring on the P-Dye Peg to take us all to the moon. Yeah, bring it on. I would love it. I don't have any anymore, but yeah, bring it on. Yeah, he's tracking cost basis. I can find that info with Forensics 8949 form. Dang, okay, there you go. I am here for the tech. Yeah, always here for the tech. Ehex or PX? Good question. Man, Ehex once it gets rid of the BankX guys, has a pretty good room to run, right? Like it could go parity. I don't know if it will. But the thing with Ehex is what I see happening is and I don't know if Johnny's talked about this, but it might be like the big, because you might be able to get like crazy payouts if nobody's staking over there. So if you're somebody that has 100 million hex, because it still works, mind you, it still works. If you are somebody that has 100 million hex, you could stake that and you could get a huge payout because nobody's staking, right? Just some thoughts. And 100 million is only, I mean, it's 5 to 1. It was only 10 million. It was only like a 10 million hex a couple weeks ago, because remember it was it was a 1 to 10 ratio. Now it's a 1 to 4.64. So I don't know either way. I have kept all my Ehex. I'm not buying. I know I made like a tier list of what I would buy, and Ehex and incentive were like on the lowest, but it is becoming a little bit a nicer play now that BankX is like 220, I think 221 million Ehex left in their bags. So they're just kind of a player at this point, because with 800, I mean, they're a huge player. Like, there's not many people that have 800 million hex. Now they only have 200 million. Like that's a lot, obviously. Like there's a lot of sharks, 100 sharks or whatever. So they're competing with another 100 people, but once they dump that 200 million, I mean, what's holding Ehex back? I mean, Hex still works over there. It's the same coin. It's just going to cost you a lot more to stake it. And you don't have to stake it, right? You don't have to stake Hex. So it still is a speculative instrument if you want to speculate on it. So I would put it more in the, incentive is my last one that I would buy. I've never bought incentive token. I would say PHEX is probably my number one player if I was going to buy some, but PulseX is always spicy to me because the buy and burn, I mean, look at this, guys. We've bought and burned almost $54 million worth of PulseX. And really, once it gets to sacrifice rate, like it's down 50% from its sacrifice rate, or 53%. I mean, that means that you've bought and burned $100 million worth of PulseX at sacrifice rate. Like I try to look at it as at sacrifice rate, you've burned this much. So it's like almost $100 million. That's crazy. It's bought and burned $100 million. And really, we haven't started in the bull market. So when the bull market comes, it's just going to speed up and burn more and more and more. And look, the supply is 20 trillion. It's burned 1.14. Now I get it. If you include the OA, it's 142 trillion. But we all know, we're all hoping that the OA just never touches it. And it's already burned 5.7% of all the entire supply. So that's crazy to me. And it's still under $1 billion market cap. So not that matters. But if there's these noobs out there that are looking at market cap like, what's its market cap though? Oh, it's barely gonna move because look at the market cap. It's at, if you include the OA, $16 billion market cap. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's like, yeah, okay, right. You trust in those market caps, my friend. Good idea. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Don't believe me, Hexo with the FBI. Look it up. Charles Joseph Bonaparte. I believe you. Pulse/scan wallet address. See purchases. Yeah. Is this the line for free hot dogs? Well, yeah. Get in line. Close your eyes and get your free hot dog. Literally, they have a hot dog salesman and a fat troll pilot who sold the bottom. What is the hot dog thing? Am I missing something? I might be missing something here. I don't know what it is. Send me a Twitter DM. Okay, let's see. Richard should just hand you a couple $100,000 for no reason. You put in so much work. Well, thanks. Yeah, I wish that Richard would, but you know, on the other end, I'm glad that Richard never paid me, because I would be, you know, I'd be actually scared right now that I did something illegal. You know, took in money for promoting Hex. You know, that might be like, you know, I never disclosed it, but since I never have, now I feel a little bit better. I feel better that I never have done that. Let's see. Ehex is way easier to buy for the newcomers. True. And it's closer to the money, as Johnny Chaos says. You know, it's closer to all of that Ethereum money. Somebody could just, I mean, I don't think that I don't know if they show how much is. Yeah, look. $318,000 liquidity. I don't know if this is like the actual liquidity, so it might be wrong, but that's crazy. That you could, like, with $1 million, somebody with $1 million could, like, what, 3x the price, 4x the price? That'd be crazy. Is pimping easy? I don't know. I've never done it. The Maximus DAO guys have already solved the ETH gas problem. There could be further developments. True. And that's the thing with ETH. You're getting further developments, right? Like a lower S load and a lower gas prices and stuff like that. You might see lower gas prices on ETH than you will on Hex or on Pulse Chain, excuse me. Because just look at it. When we were like a couple weeks ago, did I have a stake or did I might have had a stake. Somebody had a stake that I knew. It might have been me. I don't know. I'm getting so confused these days. But it cost $4 to unstake. It might have been me. But it was like $4 to unstake this stake. You know, and we haven't even gotten to the bull run, and it's not even at SEC prices. So 2 more weeks. Yeah, let's hope. Because it's F and too expensive to stake on ETH. Well, yeah, just don't stake. Pimping will be easy. The squares would be doing it. I love PulseX. Yeah, me too. If you're crying about fees, just don't stake. Hold it ETH, like hold in Bitcoin or ETH itself. Exactly. The point of Hex is to stake. Otherwise, it's just an inflationary asset. True. But you know, the point of Hex is like, yeah, I get what you mean. You're not getting, but like I said, you're getting some of the bigger people able to stake. So you know that their bags aren't going to dump on you. Maybe, you know, I don't know. The PulseX DEX kind of sucks, which makes me bullish on PulseX. Many relatively easy improvements could be made. Exactly, dude. And I think that once this case kind of goes away, I think that we do get some of those price or those improvements on PulseX. Now, will they? I have no idea. But there's so many things that we could do to make it better that it's like, of course, you know, of course that there's going to be some improvements. But who knows if there are? I mean, it works fine, right? It works fine right now. The point. Okay, let's see. PulseX gonna be crazy in a few years. Yeah, when the volume increases again, the PulseX will be up in smoke. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Staking is 100% optional. There aren't really any fundamental differences between Hex and Ehex other than Ehex is cheaper and the higher value. True, exactly. Let's see. Market cap, anything is possible in crypto. True. Hello, Hexo and everyone. What's up, Sandy Beach? Long time no see. Pulse is better than PDI. True. Hexo's tax pro, I can confirm. Yeah, Identity Block has done my taxes. He's really good at it. Oh, and Ehex will always have higher uptime. 5 years going. Pulse can't have that unless Ethereum goes offline. Yeah, I mean, and you know, going off another Johnny Chaos point, Ehex has a chart that has already went up to 56 cents. So when people look at a chart, I mean, it's not on this one, I guess. Where's the chart? They don't have it. Well, we all know what it looks like. Well, no, let's go to TradingView and look it up. Does it have it on here? Yeah. Oh, this is where I was telling people. The Jeets, you know, buy low, sell lower. I was making a meme. Let's see. So there's the chart. This chart's already done to 56 cents. Pulse hasn't. By the way, that's crazy, dude. Dang, it's crossed. By the way, I haven't looked at this. This is a weekly chart. If you guys look at the MACD, you know, the McDonald's, which is where I'm going to be working here in a couple weeks. But when it crosses this histogram, this 50, or it's called the zero mark or whatever it's called, this in the middle right here, that's when it becomes bullish. So it has 2 bullish points for the MACD. When this yellow goes above the red, that's bullish. It means it's like a reversal pattern. And then when it crosses this 0 line. So guess what? Ehex is just crossing that mark right now. That's crazy. What I do find is funny is the Pulse Chain logo looks literally literally like this. Look at the Pulse Chain logo and then look at it. Look. Well, you can't get it. Can we make it bigger? Gosh dang it. Well, you guys know what the Pulse Chain logo looks like. It's right there. How did we get that? Look at that. Okay. Now Pulse Chain logo. Conspiracies all day. But yeah, I mean, that just crossed over $350,000 of liquidity. Crazy. $250,000 is like 3x. There you go. That is correct. Yeah. If you get an update on Ethereum, only Ehex can benefit. No. I get what you mean. Immediately, yes. But Pulse Chain will probably incorporate the thing that the update is going to have, unless it's like, you know, but we might get it a year later too. So who knows? But the fees are so low on Ethereum anyway, or on Hex anyway, it really won't matter. Or on Pulse Chain, I keep messing up. Liquidity is all that matters. If a whale attacked with then 40 million equals 40x. Okay. Hart's Law, yes. I'm getting a whole bunch of emails or Telegram messages. Okay. I don't. Why? What? Oh, okay. What if Satoshi is alive and he is just enjoying the show, waiting with the admin keys? Oh, it goes to 0. Would be a good film. Yeah. I mean, exactly. Any updates ETH gets, we will eventually get too. Yeah, exactly. It's like saying the only point to Bitcoin is to mine it. Yeah, right. Hardly anyone average mines it anymore. True. That is a very good point. I mean, at some point, 10 years, maybe 10 years from now, because Bitcoin is 15 years old, when Hex is 15 years old, maybe you don't need to hold it, or excuse me, mine it, right? Hex, that is, which mining is staking it. Maybe you're just holding it to you see the price appreciation, and really only the big dogs are mining it. Maybe, what I feel like will be like the big moment for Hex is when the average guy can put in $100 and can put it in there and get like a 10% APY or something like that. And cash out, and it won't be like a crazy fee or anything. That's what I think that it'll be like. People start flocking to this thing, because if you have $1,000 and you want for sure, and that's why I would like if Hex actually just went to $1 and stayed there. He locked the liquidity, put a whole bunch of liquidity on both sides and made it stay pretty much at $1. That would be fine with me, because then people could just run in here, use it as a stable coin that pays you out in more Hex. That'd be cool with me. But if it wants to go above $1, I'm okay with that with that as well. It's not even on Binance. Yeah. It's not even on Binance, guys. Instead of staking, there was a guy recently that was saying that. It was pretty hilarious. Instead of staking Hex, you can farm with Hex on Maximus DAO token with minimal and permanent loss. Fast Abdul knows these things. True. More bullish than ever. Still don't understand selling at these prices at the price point in the cycle. True. And especially with the coming up Trump administration that I think is going to just cripple the SEC, is going to do away with a lot of these guys. Day one, it sounds like. Maybe not the SEC, but the other entities. Yeah. The thing is, for me, it's about getting Trump in there, right? Like it's getting a little bit crazy with 30 days left. And I know nothing ever happens, but I just hope that he gets in there. That's the thing, because I'm really like, please just let Trump get in office. Please just let him in right now. Because it's like they're just trying to mess around, right? They're like, oh, we're going to start a war in Ukraine. Oh, we've got UFOs. Oh, we got this. We're going to all get probed. It's like, please, just let Trump get in office. Please, stop messing around, guys. 100 million. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, that's so that's Richard's line. That's the wallet. His blue one is all-time highs. So, is 100 million Pulse and Pulse X enough to get $1 million? I don't know how much is 100 million. Probably, I don't know. What is that? It's got to get to a penny or 10 cents? No, a penny. Pulse chain to a penny? It would have to be a half a penny for Pulse and Pulse X. I don't know. It doesn't seem crazy. Let's see. Hey everyone, what's up, Russ? They will sleep on the perps for at least another cycle, Abdul. Yeah. True. Need help, anyone? If you have experience at Hexo carpentry construction. Dude, I did construction for like a year and a half when I got out of the Marines. Nah. Nah, dog. I'm good. That's one I'm like, no, I'm good. And by the way, I was looking at construction jobs, so it's not like I'm like, no, I'm not going to do them. But they're paying $14 an hour, and I just told you that they were paying $16 an hour to work at freaking Burger King. No lie. Well, there's like a little Mexican, like, I don't know, taco time or something like that says paying $16 an hour sign, you know. But then they have the construction workers starting out at $14 to $15 an hour. It's like, dude, I'm not gonna bust my ass for $14 an hour. No thanks. That's literally like $28,000 a year. I can't live off that. That would not benefit me at all. Hex to $1. Yeah, let's do it. About you and your family SEC cases. 2, consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, when you face trials of many kinds. 3, because you know that your testing of your faith produces perseverance. Hey, I like that, Oliver. Thank you. $2.01. What happened to $2.01? Yeah, well, people still say, so you predicted $2.01. It's like, you must not have been there, because we all wrote down what we wanted to do what we wanted to get it to, right? We were all what is it called, where we say it and we want it to get there. Gosh, I'm losing it. But you know, we all were like, I wanted to get to $2.01. That's what it was. I didn't say it was going there. You must be, you know, I've never said, oh, the price is going to this price point ever, because I know I'm a freaking moron and I can't call the tops or bottoms. And so I would never give you a price point of where it's going. Some of these guys though, right? Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. James 1:2-4. Okay. Hey, thanks, man. Thank you. I'll have to read that again. Screenshot the Pulse Chain logo chart and create a new thing in charts. Create a new thing in the charts? What? Sketchy ass neighbor just tried to sell me weed. Speaking of D-cell lettuce, jeez. That's hilarious. Electric Boat is a mass hiring. Fed contracts billing nuclear subs from labor to executive positions to be filled. My son just started $30 an hour to start paid training in school. Where's that at? Probably not in Idaho. What's your Twitter blockchain trends? Oh, his Twitter? I think it's Identity Block JV. Let's see. 14, like 25 to 30 here. Yeah, well, not here, because we got we got other people working them. Oh my gosh, we got a whole bunch of 100,000 dinars. Thank you for your service. Enjoy this Vietnamese dong. Thank you for the dong. My Pulse Jiu-Jitsu. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for the dong. We were manifesting it. That's what it was. We wrote it all down, and it was like we were trying to manifest $2.01. I said, everybody manifest this. Let's chant it. And people are like, what happened to $2.01? Heck, so you predicted it. It's like, gosh dang, dude. You can't say anything. You can't say anything on the internet without somebody just being like, actually... You know, you get the actually, Hexo, that's not how it works. It's like, yeah, I know. I get it. I'm a moron. Listen, I was a Marine. an infantry marine by these standards, right? Like you're listening to an infantry marine machine gunner. Like not only was I in the Marines, but I was like, the have you ever watched Full Metal Jacket? Who was the like dumbest Marine that was in there? It was the freaking the machine gunner, right? His name was Animal, and he's just like, he's the dumbest one. That literally is like machine gunners in the Marines. Like Marines are the dumbest, right? It's the lowest ASVAB score that it takes to get in. By the way, I had a high ASVAB score, so I could have been in whatever I wanted and picked whatever job I wanted. I just wanted to be in the infantry. And then I went in the dumbest of the dumbest, which was the machine gunners. So, actually the machine gunners were pretty smart. They just acted dumb. Because the 0311s, which is just basic infantry, I think you had to have a higher ASVAB score to be in the machine gunners, but they just were like the machine gunners in my platoon, at least, were like the craziest people, right? Like a bunch of them got kicked out before I even went to Iraq and stuff, because they were all doing like drugs. So. Yeah, machine gunners are just crazy. Ever worked a day in his life? Who, me? I've never worked a day in my life. Well, I mean, I guess. Trying to manifest self-fulfilling prophecy. Yes, say it every day. That's what I tried to do. You didn't tell me you were going live. Dang, yeah, I didn't tell anybody. I just started it up. Have to pass a P test and hair follicle. Oh, for the boat thing? That's right. Take the dong, Hexo. Yeah, I just took it. I'm manifesting a Binance listing. Yes, do it. Thanks for the dong. Yeah. Everyone likes the dong. I can see that. EB is Rhode Island and many other states. Check online. Probably favor you as a veteran. All right, I'll check it out. That's Hexo's third dong going with his two other. Yeah, exactly. Copy trading jarheads is the new strat. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I thought we were all considered like little dummies of the entire world. We're tough, but we're also like the dumb ones. Like you send us in just to like blow shit up and go crazy, right? Like that's what when we were in Iraq, it was like the army was there and they didn't respect, like none of the Iraqis really respected the army. But when the Marines got there, they knew the shit was on. They knew it was like get crazy, and it literally did. Like that day, it would get crazy. So it was like, it was like letting the bulldogs off of the chain. It was just like, okay, you guys wanted to mess around. We're letting the dogs off. Are you going to keep messing? Okay, we're letting them off. And then the Marines would just come up and they'd like blow up an entire city. And it was just like, guess you shouldn't have messed around. Now I get it. Some people are going to be like, you did this. You're a piece of... I get it. I'm not a fan of the war. Okay. I think it's gay. War is gay. I was 18, 19 years old. I thought I was doing the good thing. Hey, I'm going to go in and save the world and I get to travel. Okay. I get it. I'm not a fan of it, but I'm just telling you how it was. Hexo ate a lot of crayons. Yeah. Someone would say it gave me brain damage of how many crayons I ate. I thought Marines are known to be the toughest, not the dumbest. Yes, they are the toughest, but also the dumbest. Because just think, who are we going against? Navy, they're smart but gay. Army is like the middle line guys, right? They're just like, yeah, it's the guys that don't want to go in the Marines. Right? That's the Army. It's like, oh, I want to go in the infantry, but I'm going to go in the Army infantry because I don't want to do what the Marines do, right? And the Marines are just like, the dummies. And I mean, they've got some really smart people and some, but yeah, I just don't understand going in anything else other than infantry in the Marines. Cause it's like, I think the Marines should be the infantry. The Army should be everything else that the Marines, all the technical stuff. The Air Force, obviously Air Force, and Navy should be like the little ship cruiser guys. And then the Air Force is just the dweebs, right? The Chair Force. It's the dweebs it's like the really smart kids. They never have to do anything. I never saw one when I was in Iraq. Not one Air Force dude. Strong work. Yeah. Hexo. Okay, let's see. Hexo, I mean with charts pattern descriptions like dead cat, bounce, cup, and handle pulse. What about it, Restless? I I'm way past your whatever you said. Strong work. Okay, let's see. Behind schedule on last class 50 subs till 2070. Average worker is 50s. Need to fill all positions. Nice. Hexo, did you retire after 20? No. Me? After 20 years in the Marines? No, I did 4 years and I got out. I hated it, dude. I hated every minute of it. 4 years was enough for me. I did exactly what I wanted to do. I went to Japan for like 9 months or 10 months, and I went to Iraq for about the same. I was like, all right, this shit sucks. It was awful. Because, like, Marines are known to just, like, we love training in the hard weather and the cold and blah, blah. It's like, yeah, dude, I'm good. I'd rather work at a job or something, like at a desk job. Was my cup of tea. Most people that go in the infantry, I would say 90% of them get out after 4 years. When they go, like, when their first sign up is infantry, I would say 90% of them get out, because it's crazy, dude. But if you stay in longer than that, it gets easier from what I've heard, and then it becomes more like like politics. But if you don't, like, most people don't start out in the infantry and just keep going. The best of the best of the best, sir. Yeah. Can you carry 2 machine guns and fire at the same time like Rambo? No. No, nobody can do that. I did carry a 240, which was the newer M60. If you see Rambo, he's usually carrying the M60. I carried a 240 around Iraq, and they made me patrol with the damn thing because I was like a bigger Marine. I was like 195 pounds, and most Marines are like 155 to 170 pounds. So they're like, oh, you can carry it. And I had to, like, literally make my own sling for the damn thing because they didn't have slings for it back then. Manifest, yes. Air Force is the best. Yeah, I mean, the best at... I mean, you wouldn't want a bunch of Air Force dudes patrolling with you. That's for sure. I'll take the Marines any day of that. But what's a high ASVAB score at the Marines? Like 25? Yeah, probably. Let's see. Hope all is well, XO. No, dude, that's the thing. You got a bunch of dumbasses that you're in there, and then you get the smart people that are just there because they wanted to, like, do something in the Marines. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I was. Where I'm not saying I was smart. I'm very average, maybe a little bit above average on my ASVAB. I got a little bit above average. But I was like, dude, if I'm gonna go into the military, I want to do the hardest thing. I want to do the coolest thing. And why go into for me, it was like, why go in the Marines if I'm gonna, like, go do paperwork? Like, what? Go in the Air Force, go in the Navy if you're gonna do paperwork. You don't have to go through all this stupid training, right? I don't understand. If that's what you did and you're a Marine, hey, that's fine with me. I don't care. But I never understood why. If I'm gonna go do the hardest training, I'm gonna go do the hardest thing. That's what I did, and it was fun. I deployed with all branches because being in the Air Force, Yokota 4 years was great. Yeah. Hexo's a big guy, but 2 machine guns sounds very heavy. Yeah, they're about, the 240 is like 40 something pounds. They're pretty heavy, but 40 pounds plus they make you carry all the, 100 rounds of 7.62 is 10 pounds, I believe. And they would make you carry like 200 or 300 rounds. So you would be carrying with not only that, but your flak jacket and your food, and and this is just a day patrol. So I had like 100 pounds, just like, we start getting shot at, and I'm like, oh, with 100 pounds on top of me jumping on the ground. Yeah. Hex is okay. Let's see. My son was doing orientation day from painter position, stood up in front of class when no one would. Teacher said he was a natural, put in for teacher's position training day 1 on shift, paid. Nice, dude, nice. Plus the kickback would be crazy. Was it growing experience in any way when you served in the military? Oh, of course. Yeah, it was such a growing experience. I would never do it again. It's one of those things where it's like, this is going to be cool. And you get out 40 years later and you're all messed up in the head and you're like, that was the worst thing ever. I got tricked into that. Don't get tricked. Right? I think a tea putty tat behind you. Oh, is there a cat? Yeah, you can probably hear her little bell. Hey, come here. We got these little cute guys about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Oh, I got alerts. Hexo, have one more year in the military. It's going pretty quick. Any advice for my transition into civilian life? Yeah, JV, do as much as you can to get like a job before you get out and get a good job. How tall are you? 6 foot. Yeah, do it like, don't let them just get you, because that's what they did to me. They were like, do you have a job when you're getting out? I'm like, yeah, probably. You know, I had a job, but don't like, yeah, get a job before you get out and get like a good job. Don't get, because, yeah, it depends on what you're in. You have a great personality and good face for radio. Well, thank you. Yeah, I have a great face for radio. Cute kitty. Yeah, I got 2 of them. I don't know where the other one is. Hey. But yeah. All right. Well, that's probably, you know, that's all we got. We got a little pumperoni, even with the new SEC subpoenas. I didn't really think that you guys were going to pump this thing. Hey, what are you doing? Get a copy of your records now. True. Yeah. Get a copy of your records. DD-214, never lose it. Those are your papers in prison. You know, if anybody wants to see it, like what you did, DD-214, don't lose it. Save it. Literally copy it, scan it, and put it in like a Google Drive, save it on like everything, get like multiple copies of it, because it's a pain in the ass to get. And yeah, man, I don't know. It's I install Minuteman 3s in the missile silos, by the way. Maybe I can go into an aerospace field if RH Ecosystem doesn't retire me. Hey, that's a good idea. You know, like being in the Marines infantry, it doesn't really help get jobs when you get out, because you put it down on your resume and they're like, infantry Marine, huh? Okay, when were you in? 2004 to 2008. Oh, okay, yeah, he's probably crazy. No thanks. Let's next. Next. So I never hear back from anybody hiring. I have to like talk to people that I know, you know, which I don't know anybody because I never get out of the house. But yeah, so try to get a good job, especially with what you're in. You probably can get pretty good stuff. Thank you, Hexo. Yes. All right. Yeah, we'll probably call this one. All right. You guys have a great one. Certified copies. Yeah. If you had $1 million to start a business besides crypto, what would you do? $1 million. I wouldn't do anything with a business. I'd probably try to get that $1 million to like $5 million as quickly as I could without doing a business, and then investing it into the S&P 500 and then just living off of the 4% a year. Right? Because what is $5 million? How much could you make off of that? Let's pull up the calculator. So if you get $5 million into the S&P, you get what, 4% a year? There you go. You can make $200,000 a year off of just being invested in the S&P 500. Sounds good to me. And that's off of 4%. That's if you know, in the next 4 years, I'm guessing we're going to make better than a 4% gains off of the S&P 500, but that's on the low end. You know, we could even do it lower at 3%. So at $150,000 a year, just living off of the you know, the amount that it's going up. Now you do have to include inflation and stuff like that, but I mean, $200,000 a year, that's a lot of money, dude. Just living off of what you put in. $5 million. That's like your big, that's what I think that most people should do. Reach out to the veteran liaison and the unemployment office nearest your home of record. Oh yeah, you can get unemployment after that. Yeah, maybe. I think they make you have a job before they like sign off on all of your DD-214 stuff though. For me, they did. They were like, you have to have a job before we're going to sign off. Or at least like, yeah, I don't know. Med in service. EB hired a 72-year-old in my son's class. Dang. Nice stream, Hexel. Yeah, nice stream. Nice stream you got there. Connect with a veteran service officer for BA benefits. Yeah, I mean, if you know, what benefits? I mean, I guess. Some people try to scam the benefits place, which I think is kind of lame. You know, it's like, did you do anything while you're in and you're trying to get some money? Whatever, you know. I know guys that got their arms blown off and they're like, we're going to give you 50%. Like, okay. So put $500 in S&P, win Lambo. 500 is probably only going to get you a couple bucks a year, but I'm saying $5 million. If you can get $5 million, put it in the S&P, that's like my idea of making it for life, right? Because if you can make $200,000 for the rest of your life, you know, inflation's going to happen, but that's kind of like the safe avenue. You know, if I had $5 million bucks, that's probably what I would do. If I had $5 million in my bank account right now, that's what I would do. Why not a Hexo brand bidet business? Yeah, that's dude, that's a good idea. That's a great idea. Now, I didn't have a job, no problem with the DD14. Oh, okay. Enjoyed that one, broski. Thank you, DJ and Moonboy. Let's see. Bro, but what about the bear market in the S&P 500? What would that leave you? Well, I mean, yeah, but when's dude, bear market in the S&P? When does that happen? 2008? I mean, look at that chart, dude. You want to look at this is the weekly chart. Look at that. I think you're good, man. You want to see the chart? That's a crazy chart. Let's put it on monthly. Look, does that chart looks like it? I mean, it way. It looks like it's due for a correction for sure. But I mean, damn. Yeah. I mean, yeah, bear market would suck. When 5 million, sir? Soon. All right. I'm going to let you guys go. You guys have a great one. You guys are amazing people. Don't get fudded out. You know, it's all kumbaya. If you hear of any other influencers, or if somebody you know gets a subpoena, have them contact me and I can get them in touch with a lawyer and help them out. Other than that, you guys have a great one. Let's hope that this thing gets dismissed in the next couple of days. Other than that, you guys have a great one.